Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back, guys. Today we are making chicken parmigiana sliders edition. We're jumping right in as usual. So we're gonna start out with what you see here. I have in a bowl some chicken tenderloins that I am seasoning with some Lawrys seasoned salt, and then you'll see I'm going in with some coarse black pepper. I am also going to add in there some granulated garlic. And then you'll see me adding here some cayenne pepper, because if you've ever watched this channel, you know we like spice and we like garlic. So here I'm just putting some flour into a bag, and I'm going to add those exact same seasonings I just mentioned to you guys into this bag as well. Ignore my fill-in, all right? We're not getting into that. I'm not going to argue with y'all, okay? So adding in those seasonings that I've added to my chicken, also to the bag, just so that my flour has a little kick to it as well. And then here you'll see I've added some oil to the bottom of my sauteing pan here, and I am just going to add some additional garlic because we love spice, we love garlic. And this is the beginning of any good pasta sauce, so never skip on the garlic, like never ever. As you can see, I'm adding in a little extra. So I'm going to then go ahead and I'm going to add some tomato paste here. If you watch my super cheesy baked, that's a tongue twister, super cheesy baked ziti video, you know this is how I start my pasta sauce. So here I have some crushed red peppers that I'm also adding. I'm using about half the can there. It's not crushed, I'm sorry, diced tomatoes. I said crushed red peppers. What? I have some diced tomatoes that I am adding to my tomato paste and garlic mix here. And this is just going to be the base of our tomato sauce that we're using for our sliders. So I have an egg wash here, which is just some beaten egg with a little splash of milk in there. I use 2%. And I'm going to dip my seasoned chicken tenderloins into the egg wash and then go ahead and dip it straight into the flour. I'm jumping back over to my sauce now. As you can see on the bottom left-hand side, that mixture of the tomato paste and the diced tomatoes as well as garlic had thickened up. So now I'm adding in my sauce, just regular pasta sauce. And I am adding some additional seasonings, the same ones that I mentioned to you. I'm pretty consistent with those seasonings in certain dishes. The only thing I'm adding in additional here is this Italian seasoning mix. Alrighty, it's a blend. And then I'm just going to go ahead and mix that in and let that simmer. And while that's simmering, I'm going to drop my chicken into the oil to fry. So you don't want to overcrowd your oil because it'll bring down the temperature and you're not going to get that exact crisp golden chicken tenderloin that we're looking for in our sliders today. So I'm just going to add in about 4 or 5 tenderloins, and then I'm going to let that fry and cook until I am ready to do my next batch. Y'all see it. And the voice aside, y'all see it. I don't even got to get into that. So I'm going to cut half of a stick of salted, or was that unsalted? Might have been salted butter here into my pan. You can use whatever it is that works for you. I am prepping my garlic butter topping for my sliders. All right, so what I'm saying to you is, after we put all this goodness together, I'm talking the chicken, the cheese, the sauce, we're going to top our sliders with this garlic butter sauce. As you see, I'm adding there just half a stick of butter, some minced garlic, granulated garlic, as well as some additional Italian seasoning here to this mix, and just a pinch of salt there. And I am going to let this slowly simmer and come together to make a topping for our sliders. And so our sauce is done, and then you'll see what I'm going to do now is just start setting up our station. So I have the chicken tenderloins there, I have my sauce here, and then there's mozzarella on the right and a 6-cheese Italian blend on the left. And then I just have the King's Hawaiian buns, which is what we're going to use today for our sliders. So I'm spraying the bottom of this pan with just some olive oil spray that I got from Trader Joe's, whatever you guys have, just some nonstick spray. And I'm just going to go ahead and cut the Hawaiian sliders rolls open. Sorry, the King's Hawaiian rolls open. And I'm going to lay them out here and get them in position to be prepped. So I'm going to start by putting just some sauce on the bottom layer of the bread. You'll see I'm putting some sauce here, but I'm not overdoing it because there's going to be more sauce to go on. And I don't want to overdo it and make our sliders all soggy. I want you to be able to actually have finger food without it just falling apart. So I'm starting with some sauce on the bottom. And then you'll see here that I am just cutting those chicken tenderloins in half and getting them into a more bite-sized piece for each slider. So each is its own individual sandwich. And I'm just going ahead and positioning those like in alignment with the squares that they're sitting on top of. Alrighty, so I've got all my chicken in place, and now I'm going to add some additional sauce to the top of our sliders because we don't want dry chicken parm sliders. The beauty in chicken parm is when there is just enough sauce. Not to drown your chicken, but nobody wants dry chicken. Nobody wants dry anything. So I went into my fridge. I had some extra pepperoni in the fridge, so I just went ahead and popped those on top. That's optional. If you guys want to pop it on top, it was actually really great. And if you don't, I mean, that's fine. If you're not into pepperoni, just skip it. Make these to your liking, guys. I always stress that to you all. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and put my cheese on. There is absolutely no rhyme or reason to this. I just want to make sure that my sliders are extra cheesy, so I'm completely covering that in half of the mozzarella blend, whole mozzarella blend, and the 6 cheese Italian blend. I will go ahead and let you guys know what cheeses those are if you're interested. It's just the one you pick up at Walmart. So here is my garlic herb butter blend for the top of my sliders and for the top of the inside of my sliders, which you guys will see me here just in a moment. I am just going to paste that garlic butter on the inside of my bun, which is the side that's going to face down to the cheese. So all that is just going to be so garlicky and freaking amazing. And if you don't like garlic as much as me, then I mean, I guess you could skip out on the garlic. I guess you could if you hated yourself or whatever. But anyhow, then I'm going to go ahead and put some additional garlic right on top, just to top these off so that when they come out, the garlic will be nice and baked in on both the inside and the out. I'm popping those in the oven on 350, and I'm going to bake these for 25 minutes so all that goodness can come together. I want you guys to try these out. Look at those sliders. Look how easy that was for us to put together. Look how easy it was to make all those little separate moving pieces. And these are our sliders, guys. Let me know how you like them. I enjoyed them. The crowd enjoyed them. So let me know how it works out for you guys. Drop a comment below. Let me know what you guys want to see. As always, thanks for watching. Thanks for stopping by. Like, comment, and subscribe.